Okay, so this is our blank project. So let's start our diagram. First of all, I would like to add our core switch. Okay, so everyone, please give me 1 minute. I complete my topology and we will continue to the configuration. Okay. Okay, everyone, so this is our diagram. We have this is our internet and our ISP, and this is our firewall, and this is our core switch. So we have two core switch. One is for primary, one is backup. And in this lab, we will configure these two core switch to do the what we call the active core switch. So whatever this core switch is still running, this also can running at the same time, so the traffic can run to this core switch as well. Okay, so when one of the core switch down, this one will take over all the traffic. Okay, so let's start our core switch. Maybe I try to rename the core switch. So okay, I call it like this, and this is core switch 02. Okay, this one as a switch 01, 02, 03. Okay, so we will configure first of all, we will configure the VLAN. Okay. Configure VLAN, and then trunk port, access, and port channel. Okay. Interface VLAN, DHCP, we configure our core switch call switch using HSRP. Okay. So after that, we will do routing to firewall. Configure our firewall. Test. Okay, so everyone, this is the step that we are going to practice for this lab. So we have this step by step to configure all this switch and firewall here. Okay, so for the VLAN, I have VLAN 10, VLAN 20, VLAN 30. So these are the 3 VLAN that we will configure. Okay. Let me try to connect all the client, the PC client to the access switch. Okay, done. So we go to our call switch 1. Okay. Okay, so this is we change the name, call switch 01. Okay, so now become call switch 01. So we configure VLAN. VLAN 10, VLAN 20, VLAN 30, and I also have this two link connect our call switch to the firewall. So I want to have another VLAN. VLAN, let's say 110. VLAN 120. Okay, so I want to have this VLAN 110 connect to this call switch to the firewall, call switch 1, and VLAN 120 connect call switch to the firewall, our call switch 2 here. Okay, so now we create 110, 120. Okay, so VLAN brief. Okay, so now we have this VLAN created on this call switch. So we want to distribute our VLAN to all this switch. Okay, so we will configure Okay, VTP domain, VTP version 2, VTP mode, server, okay, VTP password, I put in 123, okay, so now done for the VTP configuration to distribute our VLAN to this switch. So we create we configure this port all as a trunk port. Okay, so we have interface rank E0/0 from E0/0 to E0/3. Switch port trunk encapsulation. That one choose switch port mode trunk. Okay. Interface rank E1/0/1. Okay. Switch port trunk encapsulation. That one choose switch port mode trunk. So now we want to configure okay, so we want to configure this port channel here. We go to this interface. Exit, maybe interface rank E0/1 to channel group 1 mode active. Okay, no set. Okay, and then we configure our port channel. Port channel 1. Okay, we configure it as a trunk port. Okay, done. So we saw running configuration. Okay, we have a port channel, trunk port. This is our port channel member, and then this is our trunk port. Okay, okay, so now we start on our core switch 2 here, and we configure our VLAN and trunk port on this switch. Okay, core switch 2. Core switch 2, we configure T. One moment, everyone. I think I have some notepad. Maybe okay, this one. Okay, I have some note for configuration. Let's see my note here, whether it can help or not. Okay, so we configure our VLAN. So call switch 1, we find our okay, call switch 2. We try to configure our VLAN. Okay, we try to configure our trunk port. Okay, and then we try to configure our port channel. Okay, so VLAN brief. Okay, so now we can get our VLAN. So okay, trunk port. Okay, port channel trunk. Okay, so now we are done configuration on VLAN on this core switch. We try to start our access switch here. Okay, so we do the same. Let me okay, here's my configuration on access switch. Let me check. Ethernet 1, okay. Ethernet 0/2, 0/3, 1/0. Oh, okay, everyone. So I have only VLAN 10, 20, and 30. So VLAN 40 no have. Okay, I copy from here until here. Let's open up our console on access switch 1. We pass our configuration. Okay, so VLAN brief. Okay, so interface status. Okay, so now correct. Why we want to copy paste our configuration? Because we want to save our time as well. Okay, let's continue to our access switch 2. Okay, for this one, before I start, I want to show VLAN brief. So we don't have any VLAN. So interface status. Okay, this one automatically terang. That's okay. So as you can see, this is the new switch and we don't have any configuration yet. We try to copy here again. Okay, from here until here, VLAN 30. Sorry. Okay, we go to config and we pass our configuration. Okay, we try to show VLAN again. Okay, now we can get our VLAN. So our interface. Okay, now correct. We start our access switch 3. Okay. Again, password verification. Okay. Sorry everyone, I try to copy again. Okay. So, okay. So VLAN brief. Okay. So interface status. Okay, correct. Okay, so now we are successfully configure our VLAN, our trunk port channel, and then we continue to configure our interface VLAN. Okay, so interface VLAN, because we want to configure what we call HSRP for our core switch and make it as active and both core switch working at the same time, and the traffic we will configure our traffic to process in our traffic flow. We also configure to flow all the traffic to not all, sorry, for some of the traffic for this core switch and some of the traffic using this core switch. Okay, like this, it means that this is they are doing the same time for the individual job, and one of them fail, they will take over. Okay, so we can say load balancing. If I am wrong, please correct me, but yes, if you do more configuration and you can say it is to make it active, not hot standby anymore. Okay, so this one for the interface, let's say 192.168.10.1. okay, for VLAN 10, and I want to duplicate. This is 10.2, and our virtual IP for this configuration, I will use the last IP. It means that we use /24 for our network. So this is the last IP. Okay, I will use the last IP for this virtual IP as a gateway. Gateway IP. Okay. Okay. So now we go back to our core switch. We configure our interface VLAN and configure DHCP for our VLAN and configure HSRP. Okay, so as you can see, this is my node here, VLAN interface VLAN 10. I have this IP address for core switch 1. It will be use all 1.1. okay, and this is HSRP configuration. Okay, so because I want to do the DHCP as well, maybe this DHCP I put it here. Okay, so now we configure interface VLAN and configure HSRP, and then as you can see, this is our gateway 254, and this is our priority. So if you put the higher priority, it will become an active what we call active router or active route for this traffic. Okay, so as you can see, VLAN 10 and VLAN 20, it has a priority 200, and then VLAN 30 I put it 150. So it means that I want to configure VLAN 30 traffic to route on this core switch 2, and VLAN 10 and VLAN 20 here, it will route on core switch 1. Okay, so this is the configuration for this interface VLAN and HSRP. Okay, and for this command prim, it means that this core switch, it will check if one of this member down, it will take over, and if this is core switch 1 up, and it will check that it can see that the core switch now back to normal, so it pass back the what we call the active traffic to those core switch 1. Okay, so I think it is enough for explanation. If you still don't understand, please comment below in my video, and we try to go through together for this lab testing. Okay, so now before I start, I want to show as you can see, we don't have any IP address, so we go to config and we copy the command. This is all our VLAN. Okay, so after this configuration, you will see that you will see that we have this IP address for this interface. Okay, and actually we should have this one as well. We need this one. Okay. So now we can get IP address for this interface VLAN. We go to where? We go to core switch 2 configuration. Core switch 2 configuration VLAN. As you can see, this VLAN 10 and VLAN 20. I put 150, the lowest priority for this VLAN, and this is high F priority, and it will become an active core switch. Okay. So core switch 2 here. So IP interface brief. Okay, we don't have any IP, so we go to config and we pass the configuration, and then we need one more interface VLAN 120. Okay. Okay, so now as you can see, this our core switch start checking the member, and it can see that this is become active, and active. Okay, why become active? Because it cannot check the core switch 1. So IP interface brief. Okay, because all interface VLAN all down. Okay, why? Let's go to interface VLAN 10, no SAT. Okay, interface VLAN 20, no SAT. Okay, interface VLAN 30, no SAT. Okay, okay, so now I bring it back to up, and then it start to check the member. Okay, so now after checking this VLAN 10 and VLAN 20, it become active. So if we show standby, so we can see that VLAN 10, the status is active. Okay, VLAN 20, the state is active. Okay, VLAN 30, state is active. Okay, so why? Let me check core switch number 2. Sorry. So standby. Okay, so core switch number 2 also active. Okay, let me refresh again. call switch number 1. Duplicate IP address. Why it so duplicate IP address? Okay. So run. So run. Let me verify my configuration. Okay, everyone. Because as you can see, why it's standby 0. Okay, so this one it should be this is call switch number 2, standby. Okay, standby 1. It should be standby 1, standby 1, 1. Sorry, 1. Okay, should be like this. So let me try to copy again, go to call switch number 2. So as you can see, this is my mistake here. Okay, so my mistake here, okay, I do it one more time. So run. Okay, interface. Okay, okay, okay. Let me check again. Okay, so now I remove all the interface VLAN. Let's try to configure again, because here I should have a standby 1, and here I don't have. Okay, so standby 1. Okay, standby 1, standby 1. Okay, so let's do it again. I copy here, and we go to core switch again. So as you can see, we have only VLAN 120. Now I copy and paste the configuration here. Okay. Okay, so IP interface brief. Okay, so now I have this IP up. Now it start to check the member of the host standby for the core switch. So it say that VLAN 20, VLAN 10, VLAN 30 all standby. Why? So standby, 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 standby. Active router is 30.1. Standby router. VLAN 30. Standby 1. Prim. Okay. Let's try to check again. Standby. VLAN 10 standby. VLAN 20 standby. VLAN 30 active. Okay. Correct. So now VLAN 30 become to standby. Okay. On core switch 01. Okay. Now we are on core switch 01. And then VLAN 10 active, VLAN 20 active, VLAN 30 standby. Okay, correct. So actually we should have a DHCP server, but for this lab, let's try to configure our DHCP server from our core switch here. Okay, so configure the IP DHCP exclude okay IP DHCP excluded address. So we have 192.168.10.1 192.168.10.2. Okay, and then we have 10.254. Okay, and we have 20 Okay, 30, 30. Okay, so like this first, and then IP DHCP pool VLAN 10. Okay, IP DHCP pool VLAN 10 network 192.168.10.0. Okay, default router is our gateway, so this is the IP address we okay. DNS server. Okay, so exit IP DHCP pool VLAN 20 network 20 default router DNS. Okay, exit VLAN 30. Okay, network VLAN 30, and then DNS server. Okay, so maybe I need to add another DHCP server for you to get more understanding on the DHCP server. Okay, so we keep it like this first. So we configure the DHCP server on this core switch. Now we try to test. We try to test with our client. Okay, so I close all of this. Okay, I close it first. Start. Okay, I start here. Start. So let's try to check our IP address for VLAN 10. Okay, so now we can get our IP from the DHCP server. Let's try to test with IP DHCP. Okay, IP DHCP. Okay, so now our client can get IP address. Let's try from this client. IP DHCP. Okay, IP DHCP. Okay, PC9. IP DHCP. Okay, so now our client can get IP address. Let's say so on. So IP on. Okay, this is IP address, this is gateway, correct? This is DNS. So let's try to ping to VLAN 30, ping to this PC3 can ping. Let's try to ping to VLAN 20. Okay, So we need to go back to our core switch 01, configure terminal, IP, routing. Okay. Core switch number 2. Configure terminal, IP routing. We enable IP routing for layer 3. Okay. So let's try again. PC9. Okay, still cannot ping, so run. Okay, okay, so here everyone, so okay, I want to show you here that as you can see, this is IPCEF, IPCEF. This one you need to disable it. Okay, no. So based on my research, one of the guy on the blog, he mentioned that because of this command enable, and it cannot forward the traffic to inter-VLAN routing. That's why we need to disable it, and then our layer 3 routing, inter-VLAN routing, will work normally. Okay, so now after we disable, we try again from PC9 VLAN 30. Okay, so now we can ping to VLAN 20. Let's try ping to VLAN 10. Okay, can ping. So PC9 is on VLAN 30, as you can see, VLAN 30. So VLAN 30, when we see, sorry, when we see again our configuration, VLAN 30, the core switch 1 is on standby, and the traffic will route to VLAN to core switch number 2. So it means that this PC9, it will send the traffic to core switch 2 and then route to this PC1 2 over here. Okay, so this is our configuration. It's like that. So let me show you the traffic. So let's say 10.3. Okay, so as you can see, this is 30.2 is this core switch. Okay, and then go to this. If you go back to PC2, let's say ping to VLAN 30. So from here it go to this core switch and then go to this where is VLAN? Okay, here PC3. Okay, VLAN 30. So this is our configuration for now we do the DHCP server and we test here. So I want to stop this lab for now because it takes too long, and we will continue together for this lab practice on the firewall, and we want to configure the DHCP server as well for another option. Okay, so I see you with my next video. Thank you.